This is the On the Side podcast, brought to you by Counselor in the Clutch. On this podcast, we'll be taking conversations that we put to the side that didn't quite fit the main episode. Each episode is guaranteed to be 30 minutes or less, so sit back, relax, and kick it with us on the side. You're... All right.
Oh, my bad. What's up, fellas? What y'all on, man? Hey, cold rocking back there.
As you hear... As you hear, it's Kyle, Rory, Q, and SP. We finishing up on some things we didn't get to on the main podcast here. So, fellas, we want to start off with we trying to make this quick and concise. Trying to start off with the Barry Bonds Hall of Fame thing.
Yeah, let's go there, man. They robbing my dog, man. They robbing him.
Let's put it like this. They're gonna wait until his 10th opportunity to get in, his last opportunity. And they gonna let him in. But like Roy said, they robbing Buddy crazy right now.
They robbing him. Like, when you look at his numbers, man, don't nobody got more home runs or walks in baseball history than Bonds. He got 762 home runs. It don't even matter how much steroids you accused him of. You gotta have hand-eye coordination, bro. You're not just hitting that many home runs for no reason.
Exactly.
Even before all of that, they started saying that his steroid use was after the 98 season.
Yeah.
So prior to that, when he was in Pittsburgh and a couple years he first got to San Fran, he had three MVPs already.
Yeah.
He won the Rookie of the Year, 8 Gold Gloves, and 7 Silver Sluggers.
He could have retired and still got
Hall of Fame. That's Hall of Fame by itself.
Yeah, they legit said, before that season, he would have been considered a Hall of Famer.
Facts.
Yeah. That's the crazy part. You know, a lot of it though, I think it's the voters, man.
You know the crazier part about that, the voters, a lot of them is the same cats that were voting on those MVPs that he won.
Yeah, I agree.
So it's like you voting on the MVPs and saying he was the best player in baseball, but then when it comes time to give him the Hall of Fame, the top of the top, now y'all like, no, we don't want to do that.
Well, baseball, they try to. Oh, go ahead, SP.
I was just about to say that's because they got the scapegoat now. They got that thing that they can utilize just to hold him back in that regard. I mean, it's like you said, he had all them Golden Gloves, MVPs prior to the steroid use, but just to give you an emphasis on how effective and how crazy this man changed the game, he literally got walked on a full basis. So if you can
bases loaded.
If you could just think about that, the pitcher decided to give a run instead of giving this man a pitch to hit, bro. How crazy is that?
Because they could have knocked out 4 of them things.
Correct. That's wild.
That is wild. And the crazy part is he never failed a drug test, even though the Major League Baseball, they didn't start testing until 2004, the real policy. But he testified in 2003, and he told him that he used the substance from Balco, which is, that's a Bay Area company or whatever, but he told him he rubbed it on him. Like, he didn't, and I forgot what, I think he told him it was like flaxseed or something like that. Yeah. Whatever they told him it was at the time was a regular supplement that you're using. So he should have knew better.
Jose Canseco on that pillow talk.
Yeah, even still though, he's not the only cat in the Hall of Fame that's took steroids.
Well, yeah, because they didn't test for it. So
exactly. So it's like y'all
know what it is.
Y'all charging this man y'all hindering his Hall of Fame-ness back basically because of a grandfather in a rule.
Mm-hmm.
Like y'all made a rule and then y'all can go back and hit him on it.
Yeah, and my thing is with the voting process, I don't bang with that in general. Like, you got people who never played the game. The majority of them are voting on who gets in the Hall of Fame or not because they covered the sport.
Yeah.
It just like Roy said earlier, when it comes to steroids in the sense of things is really not a bad thing. It's there for recovery. So when we talk about baseball, it helps them recover quicker, which helps them gain more muscle, but muscle don't help you hit the baseball. That's all hand-eye coordination there.
Yeah, good point.
And you can't teach that.
And check this out. Out of all the numbers he got and all the people that are on steroids, he's the only one with his numbers. Everybody that took steroids, they couldn't even get to the numbers that he got. So that's saying clearly he's way better than majority of the cats that were on drugs.
Their body started breaking down before that, or they got popped. One of the two.
No, it's just the fact. He was just literally better than them. So if you,
he was. But
so that's what I'm saying. It's like You got a guy that's just overall better than a majority of these people on steroids. So you try to blame steroids for like he did this, he did that, he was on drugs. But everybody, well, not everybody, but a lot of other cats was on drugs and they couldn't accomplish half of the stuff they accomplished.
Because it boils down to hand-eye coordination.
Exactly.
It don't boil you down to how big you are.
Hey, my man did look crazy though. He went from like being like 205 to 250, looking like a thumbnail.
Hey.
Man, that man, the head size had to go up like maybe like 5-6 sizes. Alone, I ain't never seen nobody head grow.
Exactly. Had to have a custom helmet.
That's what I said. BB for the size.
Hey, imagine being top 5 in the MVP voting, 12 out of 15 years.
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild.
Crazy.
Hell, he changed the game. You know, we talked about yesterday saying the lack of African American support or liking of baseball. When Barry Bonds was on top of his game, you couldn't tell us we weren't trying to rock them San Fran 25 jerseys.
Man, I ain't no money for that. But what I can tell you though, I was watching SportsCenter every day though.
And that 99 season with McGuire and Sosa, that saved baseball.
Yeah, it did.
Leading up to that, baseball was on a decline. Wasn't nobody really trying to watch it. And then you give us a home run race with people hitting that many home runs, that what brought baseball back. And then Barry fell right into it, and they kept that move going.
Because the next closest thing to Barry now was Buddy from Boston, David Ortiz. Before he retired, he had the fans going crazy, but they running out of juice now. Baseball getting boring because 160 games is just a lot to keep up with. But I will 162, my bad. But I will say, like, baseball's fans, it's a new generation, dog. We not going to no ballpark and sitting for 3 hours watching no game.
Unless you, I ain't gonna say that because it's a lot of cats that do, but
not as much as we think, though. As far as what we think, our demographic of people.
Oh yeah, most definitely, 100%. Black folks, 100%.
I mean, and the thing is too, baseball is so traditional. A lot of the new stadiums are being built more so in the mind of the new consumer, so they're building like luxury boxes and things like that, and more so scenic stuff. And a lot of the old peers don't like that. And that's the crazy part about it is it's like they're trying to make that advance for it, but nobody's really trying to, take that change with it. But hey, it ain't. I'm not gonna say it's not for us, but it's not something that we're really in tune for anyway.
But old people may adapt into though.
I'm gonna be in Atlanta this season though for a couple Braves games, so I don't know what y'all talking about.
Flex.
Oh, what?
Big money. Hey man, I'm glad I got good friends with money, dog. This make my life a little easier.
But hey, back to the topic. Back to that topic real quick. He gonna get in. They gonna give him. He got 10 years, a 10-year span to get in the Hall of Fame. He gonna get it. They gonna give it to him on his 10th year. Next year they're not gonna do it because that's Derek Jeter year. And then they're not gonna put him in there with Jeter because that's gonna take away from Jeter. So
yeah,
I think that's
you only get 10 years.
Yeah,
you get 10 years. He on 7 right now.
Yeah, Jeter year next year. That'll be his 8th year. He won't get, and they probably won't give it to him on his 9th year unless somebody big is on his 10th year. Because
that's crazy that they got a time frame for that.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's gonna get to a point where I just hope this happens. I didn't look it up, but I hope him and A-Rod kind of overlap because it's kind of like, are you gonna let A-Rod in if you let Barry Bonds in?
No, I don't think
because A-Rod actually got popped. A-Rod actually got popped for something.
I don't think A-Rod gonna. A-Rod retired not too long ago.
It was like 2 or 3 years ago, so he probably about to start his clock.
I doubt it. Cause I think you got to be. I don't know. Don't you got to be out of baseball for a while before you get that?
I think it's like 4 or 5 years, but it's like 4 or 5 years. But still, his clock. I think it's going to be some sort of overlap.
It'll probably be the last year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They're gonna hold off on him too for a while.
Because if Barry Bonds don't get in, A-Rod should get in.
Another example, just off of Barry Bonds' dominance, Kanye, the old Kanye, made a whole song about this man, bruh. Song was the song title was his exact name. Come on, man. What other baseball players got a song?
It's true.
I'm just saying.
Everybody mentioned Sosa though. So
true.
I'm just saying.
I don't think they talking about the Sosa. They
ain't talking about Chief Keef though.
I mean, they talking about Keef.
No, they're not.
Bruh.
Maybe
you don't even know what Sosa is anymore.
What?
I said we don't even know what he is. You seen a picture of him?
I thought you said I didn't know what it is.
What you said he had, SP? Man, he bleached
Vitiligo.
himself, dog. Nah, he ain't got no disease. He bleached himself. He trying to get in the Hall of Fame.
That don't happen. All right, so on that note, we're gonna go ahead and take a turn over to the NBA. Quentin's favorite topic that we've been avoiding for like the last 2 weeks.
Church.
Listen.
Yeah.
Call it what you want, Brad. James Harden is going crazy right now.
What was that? Say that again, sir.
You heard what I said.
Oh,
anyway, like what this? Even though I don't necessarily like him as a person, he kind of get on my nerves. But
As a person, though, dang.
Yeah, as a person, gets on my nerves easily. But the numbers he putting up, like this is ridiculous, like completely ridiculous. Like what did it say? He broke Kobe record for the most 30-point games, consecutive games.
Yes.
Like
I love when Kobe get knocked out the record book.
21 games of 30 plus points is ridiculous. I forgot what his numbers were for January, but it's something like completely off the wall. I think he averaging like
43.6.
He averaged 45.3 for the month of January.
For the month of January, that's crazy.
Yeah, it is wild.
He had a
36.3 on the season right now.
Yeah, he had a 5-game stretch where he averaged 52.2 points.
But that's because he gets to the free throw line more than anybody else.
I was just gonna say that. They try to change the rule for it, and he still gets in line.
Even still, I was reading about something earlier, and they said if free throws didn't count, he would still be leading the league in scoring right now.
That's fine, but that ain't 50 though.
It'd be 30. He'd be at like 32 a game.
It's not, but still, imagine how many points you got to put up to lead the league in scoring and not count free throws.
I mean, free throws win ball games.
When you play, listen, man, he plays for D'Antoni, dog. Everybody know that D'Antoni really is just a gunslinger. He don't care about defense. All he wants you to do is score. So it's a perfect game for him, and they let Harden isolate half the game. I forgot I seen it on one of them networks talking about how many dribbles he took.
Oh yeah. Compared to Klay Thompson.
Right. Yeah, like Klay Thompson.
It was probably ESPN. They got a random stat for everything.
I don't like that network. I rock with the other network now. Shout out to Fox Sports, by the way. FS1.
Uncle Shay and them.
You know what I'm saying?
But matter of fact, this is right here. I was reading about it. It says Harden will still lead the league in scoring even if the 3-point line disappeared. It says along the same lines, let's imagine the league's 3 points turn into 2 points. Strip away the extra value Harden gains from shooting threes. It says now all the Harden's 13.1 3-point attempts per game are just really long twos. He would still be leading the league in scoring.
Did they talk about how many more shots he takes than the next person?
Oh, I mean, we understand that. Nobody's taking away from the fact that he takes a lot of shots, he shoots a lot of free throws, all of that. You got to make these shots. It's just like with Bonds, and you still got to hit the ball even though you're on drugs. Hand-eye coordination. Regardless of how many shots it takes and whatever the case may be, he has to hit those shots outside of the free throws, even though he still got to make the free throws as well. So it's kind of just like what he doing, and he's been doing roughly a majority of the season is crazy.
And you know what's crazy though? Harden the only person to date a Kardashian and survive.
Or did he?
He
flopped in that. He flopped in that series, that last series of that year.
Yeah, he did. But he a regular season guy though. We know he.
I was just about to say that's going to be the big test. If he can't do this in the playoffs, then we already know he.
We know he can't do it in the playoffs.
Oh yeah, he's not doing his playoffs.
It's not sustainable, man.
See, LeBron was smart. He faked it. Well, he ain't faking injury, but he milked the injury long enough. He didn't dang near had a second off season, so he about to come back going crazy.
I say he missed 15 already.
Yeah, he gonna come back going crazy. Speaking of that, I know we had talked about we was gonna get into the trades. Y'all think AD gonna make it to LA?
Nope.
Yeah. I don't think he's gonna make it before this season, but he gonna get there after this season.
It's crazy. In my opinion, you know, I'm a Spurs fan. Go Spurs, go! 5 titles. Tim Duncan, the best power forward to ever play. Don't debate me. I want to see AD get to LA because I think that's the only chance that anybody got to beat Golden State.
Yeah,
because Boogie then came back and got them boys looking unstoppable right now.
Yeah, I don't know. They on another level, but I seen something earlier. It was saying if we get him to come, then we have him and Brian, and then if they Golden State don't sign Clay to a max deal next year, he looking to play in LA because his pops played there, and close proximity and playing with all the stars. And then Kyrie is interested in playing with LeBron again.
You can't pay all of them, so you might as well forget that.
Hey, you can do what you want.
Nah, you can't pay all them,
bro. We got enough money. We can make some things shake. We're not gonna have.
Nah.
I mean, I'm gonna be the sixth man, but call it what you want. Hey, it could be done.
I don't know. You might be able to pull off. You better pull off AD, and then I think you take Clay over Kyrie, just for the mere fact. LeBron, he said the right thing, when Kyrie called him and everything. He did the politically correct thing.
Yeah.
He don't want to play with Kyrie no more.
Either or. But hey, if he get there, he get there.
Yeah, I think Clay the better option, because then you still got Rondo running the point.
Yeah.
Put Clay at the 2, AD at the 4, LeBron at the 3 or the 5.
No, he put 80. It will all depend on who we trade.
But if y'all get rid of Zubac, you still gonna have Tyson Chandler at the 5, and JaVale McGee ain't a scrub no more, surprisingly.
Yeah, I put McGee in at the 5 and put AD at the 4, LeBron 3. And
yeah,
I play the 2, and then we have Rondo at point, and we good.
This man just put himself in the starting line.
You playing 2K?
We ain't gonna have no money, so I'll take $100,000 to play. So we good.
I got you. Come off the bench, give him something.
A little something.
No, he said he was starting. He said he was starting to.
No. He said he's starting, but he gonna be coming off the bench. I'm a realist. You know what I'm saying?
But back to the initial. That Harden going out of hand right now.
He's not gonna hold up, bro. We already know this. So
I'm not saying he is, but the rate
by March, you're not gonna hear him on ESPN no more. If that's what y'all.
What's that now? I don't know what that is.
Y'all wild. Oh
yeah, I mean, they trash for real. I ain't saying they bad, but they ain't good.
If Fox get a Sports Center type show,
it's game over.
Then that's gonna be the kick there.
Shout out to all the ladies that support the podcast. We appreciate y'all.
Oh yeah, definitely check out yesterday's episode. We had a special guest up there talking her stuff.
She real sophisticated, too. She from the crib though, so
you already know how that is.
Yeah, all the way live.
Let's go ahead and pivot over to some hip hop real quick. So, what's our take on Tory Lanez right now? Just saying he the best rapper out.
Hey man, all these niggas on drugs, bro.
He trying to sell albums.
Yeah, that's it. Something about to drop.
Yeah, that's all it is. He gassing himself up, and then he gonna drop some, and then just like everybody else everybody gonna go listen to it to critique it and say how not good he is, but he's still getting those listens.
I wouldn't say people will go listen to it.
People are gonna listen to it.
I wouldn't say that because he's out here battling everybody right now. So we already know what you can do when you rap. What you're doing right now is not gonna make me go listen to a Tory Lanez rap album.
Not you, but a majority of people are gonna go listen to one because he's not trash. Let's just make that clear. He's not trash. He's just annoying right now. But as far as musically, the man makes very good songs.
Are we talking about rapping or are we talking about?
I'm talking about songs to listen to.
Name three Tory Lanez songs.
I'm not talking about lyrics. I can't do it personally. I don't know.
No.
He's not my favorite person to be naming songs off.
So the question is not about does Tory Lanez make good songs. It's about how do you feel about him being a good rapper? Like him saying he's the greatest rapper. Lyrically? It ain't about it ain't nothing about all that. That's what he's going. That's what he's doing right now.
Oh, I don't know nothing about.
He's challenged the whole. He's challenged the whole Dreamville. He already got in it with Don Q.
Long as he don't step to Cassidy, he might be all right.
Oh, that's already been happening.
He don't want none of that. Any of that.
Yeah, you gotta be in tune with that, man. So yeah, he's already because he stole some of Cassidy's bars and Don Q's bars on Funk Flex last year, and then
I saw that.
they both called him out on it, and then when it came back up again, Cassidy was throwing them shots at him, and Tory ain't saying nothing back to him
because he know better.
You got
JR. Go ahead, my bad.
I would say JR Ryder just sent the diss at him. Don Q went back at him twice, and then even
JR Ryder.
JR Ryder. Does Tory say he the best? Nah, I mean he just basically say he the best rapper, so everybody coming at him. So it's a few people came out, and even one of the girls see this rapper named Dream Doll. He mentioned on the song. She sent a diss out at him. So I mean, he getting people to rap, but at the same time, him saying like he the best rapper is kind of like, come on now.
Hey, but to answer SP
Can I say
question,
something real quick? No, go ahead, bro.
Go ahead. You going?
I was just about to say, man, I can't stand this current climate when it comes to trolling and etc., bro. Because I mean,
Blame
essentially,
6ix9ine.
Yeah.
yeah, fuck 6ix9ine, bro. But essentially, that's
Go ahead.
Be safe, man. Can't be saying that online like that.
nah,
Man, say it again, SP. I'm gonna drop a bomb on it, man.
Oh, 6ix9ine.
And I endorse
Man,
this
but
message.
essentially, you got this whole climate where trolling is acceptable, and now you got people like Lil Pump, Tory Lanez talking about they the best rapper in the game, and that shit is just cool to say. You know what I'm saying? It's acceptable.
Yeah.
And but that's just the current climate that we in with social media and how society has transitioned. But
Don't worry, Cole comes.
People are allowing everything to go. Like you could do anything, you could say anything, you could be what you want to do, all of that.
That's how kids raised nowadays.
Yeah, people are letting it go. So
express yourself.
Yeah, so how we were growing up isn't acceptable now. We can't sit there and joke people and stuff like that because then cats get sensitive. People start crying, this, that, and the third. And now it's kind of like everybody's sad, and now you hurt their feelings, so it's your fault. But it's like, bro, they just jokes. You can't handle jokes. That's on you. But it's 2019, so a lot of that stuff.
You guys gotta be nicer, man. God. Hey, let me jump in real quick. I wanted to answer SP question about 4 Tory Lanez songs. These are the only 4 that I really know though. Chicks Tape 4, Proud Family, Slow Down, Differences, and Ignition. Them covers was fire.
Hey, I do bang with Differences.
Hey man,
covers was fire.
I remember when I sent you that link.
With Differences.
Rory went crazy.
I did, bro. I did. I got a couple X's back on Proud Family. I did. I said that to him. It worked too. This is like 3 years ago though, so y'all chill.
Hey, hold on, because LA Confidential was dope.
Yeah, it was. You right.
That rock. Right. So a lot of his pop and stuff, not old, but like older, before he went into his whole whatever he's doing now.
He's trying to prove everybody he's a great artist. Speaking about greatness in rappers, I know you heard the J. Cole track. We actually had it for the intro. How y'all feel about the track?
Woo! Hey, drop a bomb real quick. Okay. That's how I feel about that. Shit about to blow the game up. You hear me?
Hey, man, that man spoke to my heart, man. He named that song Middle Child, and I'm a middle child. So automatically, I felt it. But then when the lyrics hit my soul, woo, boy.
Hey, boy, you better chill out before they kick you out, boy. You know you ain't welcome down there. You better chill out. Making all that damn noise.
Hey.
But yeah, when it comes down to like the actual song, the song pretty dope. As an actual like long time Cole fan, it's kind of the Cole that we've been looking for a while. You know, the last couple albums has been like real chill, real mellow. KOD had like a little bop to it, you know, trying to appease the trap people. But that mixtape Cole where he just spitting, finally coming back. So, you know, that's what we was talking about earlier. I think 2019 gonna be crazy for Cole and Dreamville. Like last year, anything that said featuring J. Cole, I'm clicking on it, downloading. I ain't even listened to it yet. Just click on it, download it. If it said featuring J. Cole. So it's about to be crazy this year.
Hey. My biggest thing with Cole though, bro, I fuck with bro off the muscle. Like you said, he really be spitting some real stuff, but he understand his place in the game. Like when he started talking about the young dudes and saying it's like he really the middle of 2 generations. The more I sat back and thought about that, like he really is the middle of 2.
It's that class I was talking about, the Cole, Kendrick, Drake, and Big Sean. They're like in that middle.
What'd you say?
No, I'm not gonna say it again.
No, say it one more time for the listeners. You was breaking up a little
bit. I said the class of Cole, Kendrick, and Big Sean.
No, keep going.
One more time. I don't recall. But yeah, I mean,
let me say it for the listeners in the back. He talking about Drizzy Drake, the GOAT, the greatest entertainer of all time.
I almost used my executive mute button on you real quick, but
Dang, that's crazy. You always got to flex on me, bro. That's wild, bro. I know you the man, dog. Like,
man, chill out, chill. But no, as far as for that though, yeah, I think it's gonna be a good year. I'm just waiting for the Revenge of the Dreamers 3 to drop. See how that sound. All them people in the studio, I don't know how it's really gonna sound though. I don't know if it's gonna be different sounds if everybody kind of came together to make one type of sound. So it's gonna be pretty interesting to hear.
Speaking of drops, I need Ross to drop something, man.
Really?
I've been waiting on that.
I've been, as an overweight brother myself, part time, I be needing that. I need that summertime vibe. So I need him to drop like April, so that'll motivate me to get ready for June and July.
Hey, no, Rick Ross busy drinking that lemon water.
I'm telling you.
Hey, speaking as a non J. Cole, not non-fan, but not an avid listener of Cole. That the song.
Just go ahead and say it, man. You used to hate on him, man. You used to hate on him.
Yeah.
I used to hate on him.
Yeah.
When did I hate on J. Cole?
You about to start right now?
No, no.
I hear it.
No,
go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. I don't know. The hype was like crazy. The song was cool, but like the hype seemed like it was way over the song. But I asked some Cole people, and they said, like Kyle said earlier, this is the Cole they was looking for. So I understand. Just speaking as a cat that don't go after everything that J. Cole does, I was just like, all right, that's cool. It sounded nice in the car. The intro was dope, but that's just me.
Hey, bro, mute this nigga, bro.
Please.
No, I'm so real. Like, if you don't bang with Cole, like, the thing is, you're probably not gonna do it. But if you go back and listen to the warm up and the come up, that's what pure J. Cole fans are looking for. Because after that, when he started actually making studio albums and everything, you can tell like the industry was in his head telling him what to do, what to say. But when you go back to just like before he got signed type, that's what we're looking for, and that's what he's sounding like nowadays.
Understand.
I was just about to ask you what do you have as the number one Cole work that's out there? And me personally, Friday Night Lights tops the list, bro.
Yeah, that's my number one.
Okay.
I'll go Friday Night Lights number one, and I'll probably say I'll say the warm up number two probably.
Like mine.
And then we'll start getting like to like albums and everything. But like you can tell you can hear like the evolution. It's crazy when you listen to him in order. You can hear like the evolution in his rap, and like now he's starting to sound like he used to. Of course, he's using like all the sing-songy flows and all that now, but he getting back to spitting like he used to. So,
and the people love that. We waiting on it.
That's all you need, man. You good. Hey, but y'all know we put ourselves on the clock. We actually made time for once, because we usually on that CP time. But y'all be sure to tune in, and we about to pull up out of here.
What is CP time? I'm not familiar.
I don't know how to spell it out, but somebody Negro time.
Hey, somebody mute his mic.
Who, mine? No. All right,
SP.
Y'all know he not allowed to talk like that where he at.
Hey, chill.
Hey, and that's a wrap. We appreciate y'all tuning in to another episode of On the Side, brought to you by the Council in the Clutch. Be sure to check us out on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Anchor. Also follow us on IG and Twitter at Council in the Clutch. Y'all have a good week and holla at us next time.